Welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility.
Mbappe is on his own. Goal! Bayer Leverkusen are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now there's a fine ball. Wilshere. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a nicely shaped ball. Van der Sar gets it clear. Pass is just off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That's a good foot in there. Araujo cuts out the pass. Dixon. Araujo. Beckham. Quarter of an hour played. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bayer Leverkusen applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Now it's Neymar. And that is expertly dealt with. Shot a goal! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too.
Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckham to take it as usual. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Bayer Leverkusen get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Good ball over the top. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cannavaro. Great vision. And that could set him on his way. Look at the space here. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. "15 minutes till half-time. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mbappe, real chance! Conte. Serginho. Now it's Batistuta. Serginho, he's picked his way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
That has ended up in no man's land. Serginho is flagged offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance, surely! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Shevchenko. Pass somewhat off target. Shevchenko. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has been cut short. Van der Vaart. He's in a great position here. Can he get on the end of this? Costa Curta cuts it out. Shevchenko. Saka gets across to intercept that. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Shevchenko. Beckham, played out towards the right wing. And the first half is done.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones de nuestro personal de seguridad.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And this is Beckham. And Beckham! Too close for comfort. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shevchenko. And it's been played through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Mbappe. Van der Vaart, and he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red. There is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly. We all love a tryer, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Van der Vaart. And he's there to retrieve it. Shevchenko. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, looks a good ball through. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that is a little undercooked. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Messi. There's the header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
No, that's been intercepted. Throw in.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Costa Curta. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Conte. And it's Shevchenko. Stoichkov. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's away. Kante wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foot in. And here's Hullet.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Araujo. Costa Curta. Here's Nedved. Cannavaro. Araujo. Tries to pass it through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? There will be a throw-in. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Not the most accurate pass. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Cannavaro. Nedved. Oh, he's found support out wide. Perez. Perez with the delivery. Now it's Wilshere. And he's intervened well there. He has found the way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Stoichkov. Now it's Stoichkov, and he's surging through. Shevchenko! Oh, what a... And again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And here's Stoichkov. Nice-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. And he plays one through. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Shevchenko. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And the through ball. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! They've done it! And what a climax we have here! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Perez gets flagged offside.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Stood up well to him there. Looking to play him in. And this is Hazard. Lofted it. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Oh, what a mistake! Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Nicely aimed pass. Van der Vaart. That's good vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Not too much. And we're done. Madrid can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid they were...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And he shoots!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hakimi defending his corner stubbornly. It's net! Cross flung in towards the middle. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And this is Shevchenko. Wilshere. Bullet. Van der Vaart. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now then, the ball's come. Shevchenko! Oh, he's done very well to take that back. It's net! He want to be quick to recover this. Nice control.
Bayer Leverkusen would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And this is Stoichkov. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Araujo gets a foot in here. Dixon. And it's Nedved.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He can run onto that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's Mbappe! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And that's another good win of the ball. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Stoichkov. Van der Vaart. Oh, super find. Araujo wins the duel this time. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, and the shot! It's in! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely intercepted. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now that's well seen too. That pass isn't the best. Conte. Can he get on the end of this? Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. He's a sharp little ball here. Nedved. Nedved looking to... It's Nedved! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played. Denilson! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
That has not gone well. That is Conte. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Tries to play it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And shifted it to the flank. Now it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time. Saka cuts out the pass. And this is Stoichkov. Denilson takes a shot! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And again they hit the front.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Bayer Leverkusen go into the lead. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He looked so composed until the moment he pulled the trigger. I still think he can't believe he didn't put it away.
Stoichkov unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Stoichkov. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Mbappe. Played out wide. Now, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Costa Corta. Denilson going full tilt down the left. Chance for a shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And the first 45 minutes are up.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las jugadas más destacadas de la primera parte.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Messi. Now it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a threatening... He's had a shot! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And Stoichkov! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Out to the right, back into the middle. And this is Nedved. Played in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Dixon. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Searching pass he's played there. Costa Corta. And it's Shevchenko.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Danielson just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's with the keeper. So we've reached the hour mark. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And this is Messi. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Picked out brilliantly. It's a mighty effort! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Just eases him off the ball. Araujo makes the interception.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Nice defending, physical and effective. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Hullet. Nedved. Serginho. Serginho. Serginho stood his ground strongly. That pass has been well intercepted. That is a great pick out. Now this could be a chance. Chance! Now who's going to be first? Hullet! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Could be danger here. Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Perez is flagged offside. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And this is Perez. Oh, he's gone for goal! And that would have won it.
Totti has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Nedved plays it short. Oh, what a climb! Oh, he's been caught on it, and again! Oh, should have put that away.
Mbappe really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
They're up to 5 corners now. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Nedved. And this is Perez. Pass somewhat off target. It's Nedved! And no, he couldn't find the finish. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Early ball out from the back.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Kane. Played into space. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. It is looking like the end, if anything's going to... Oh, terrible pass. Aimed beyond the defence. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. Kane. Nedved. Could move up a gear here. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, it's come to nothing. Now he's got space here. Mbappe. Rijkaard. Perez. Perez is onto this. He has found the way through.
Bayer Leverkusen can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Madrid have it back and can go again. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. And this is Hullet. Great chance! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net.
Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Bayer Leverkusen take them. And time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Your reflections then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a...